I look very run down. I'm literally almost too dehydrated to speak because I forgot to fill my water before the flight, and I obviously flew Ryanair, cheapest option possible. So you have to pay for everything on the flight, and I just refused. I waited until I was somewhere with free potable water, which I am now. This is my very first time at a hostel. I'm kind of freaked out but also excited. It is very cute. It's in a really central area but also kind of like in a side street, so it's kind of quieter. And it's really fucking hot, so I'm gonna take this t-shirt off. And then I'm just gonna wander around and find myself a pastel de nata because that's the reason I'm here. This is my spot. And this is my view. To be honest, I'm kind of weirdly emotional. I think just about reading Portuguese and street signs, and also the fact that the architecture is very similar to certain parts of Rio. And just kind of the experience of climbing up a steep hill in a lot of sun and strong sunlight. A lot of heat and strong sunlight. I'm just really homesick right now. But I guess it's just sort of band-aid like fix. Why is this bed so much comfier than mine at home? I really need a better pillow back home because I wake up every single day with shoulder pain. This pillow, bleh, that was not a graceful fall. This pillow rocks. Also, there's a little fan, which I love. I'm gonna go out because since I came with Ryanair, I didn't have the right to bring a lot of liquids on board. So I need to buy shampoo, conditioner, and deodorant. I just realized my deodorant is solid. Like, I could have brought it. In my head, I was like, oh, I guess cream is a liquid as well. But it's fine. I'm just gonna go find myself a drugstore. I just don't know if here there's that like apothecary drugstore distinguishment like in Germany. So I'm gonna wander around and see what I find. This is the fit. I traveled from Berlin to Porto on a Sunday very early, and even though I rationally knew my flight was at 6 a.m. and that it wasn't a particularly long flight, either because I had it in my head that like the week starts on Monday and I had precisely a full week there, or because I'm used to longer flights between Latin America and Europe, I didn't register that I would have that full Sunday on my trip. So getting there, I had the extraordinary feeling of having a day added to my life. Ignore how bad the light is, but I had no idea about this place. I'd never seen anything about it. I was just wandering around and I was kind of freaked out because I was in like a weird street. But then I came upon this really cute like gate, and the gate was open, so I came in, and the little plaque at the front says that it's like opening hours, and it's gorgeous, and I just had no clue. And I thought I am still kind of freaked out because it's completely empty, like no signs of life. So I kind of feel like I shouldn't be here, but I didn't really have plans in general for this trip because it turned out very differently from what I had originally idealized. I was supposed to go to Primavera Sound with my best friend Sophie, but she was working in China and couldn't find a way to come. So it turned out to be my first solo trip, and also I was supposed to stay way less time. I really was just coming for the festival. But because of like flights and everything, it turned out that it would be better for me and cheaper sort of to stay a full week. So it wasn't intended to be like visiting Porto, but it became that, which I was very grateful for. But because of that, I was really winging it, didn't have that many references of what I should do there. So basically that first day I just bought a box of pastel de nata and wandered around, and every time I found somewhere scenic I stopped and ate one. It was a really fantastic feeling of being alone in a foreign city where no one knows me. Well, some people know me because some people on Instagram like sent me messages being like, hey, I just saw you in the market. I felt incredibly free and blessed and privileged and very like aware of that, and also very much like an adult. It was a couple of months after I turned 20, and I think anyone who has experienced that age can relate to how, I don't know, like insane it can be. But suddenly I was there and I was somewhere that had never seen me as a child. So it was a very extraordinary experience. There's a cat. I don't know if you can see him because he's black and very well camouflaged. There he is. This makes me think of Giverny, even though I've never been to Giverny. I've just pinned a lot of photos of it on Pinterest. What? I'm so confused. It's kind of the first time I ever explore a city like this. Like, I guess when I went to Malta, it was pretty open, but usually you have some sort of plan. I guess I feel very comfortable doing this here because I speak the language, and even though obviously it's not the same, I do feel familiarized with the culture to a certain degree. But yeah, it's really exciting. Just turn a corner and then there's a beach. Yum, yum, yum. Oh my god, já condensa. E uma inglesa que passou por mim.